My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. Oh, it's time to get back into it. The runs recently have been quite mediocre, so let's pump it up. Oh, it's Shaman time. I guess I'll play the Naga Sea Witch. I've never used that in a deck before. But if I have a heavier tending deck, it's just like a Stranglethorn Tiger that if it survives on the board, punishes the opponent. Your cards cost 5. But see, if I play it and then the turn after is turn 6, what? I can play... Oh, I guess it advances, you know, turn 8 and turn 9 play. Stuff like that. I'm not super keen on it, but we'll take one. Take a Spiteful Smith. Harvest Golem, excited to see you. Gilban Stalker versus Hammer of Wrath. I always like having a Hammer of Wrath. Really good in the top deck in the late game. But Gilban Stalker is really good, and it would set up well for a Seal of Champions, because your opponent won't be able to remove it from the board. Alright, take a Humility to disable an opponent's hero. Like, big monster. Earthen Ring Farseer is okay. Dragonid Crusher is pretty much certainly the choice here. Yep. Some late game. Huge Toad. I do like Light's Justice, but Huge Toad is just a 3-2 with an upside. Tinkertown Technician would be fine if I've already got, like, 2 shielded mini-bots or something like that. Is it good enough? Like, it's definitely not Booty Bay. It could be Fossilized Devilsaur, but I guess I could just take this instead. You know what? I'll take a Tinkertown and hope that I get... Oh, what is with the cards recently? And hope that I get a Shielded Minibot. Anything can happen. It's not gonna ever trigger basically at all. Blessed Champion is... not good. Like a Young Priestess. Loot Hoarder's fine. Stranglethorn Tiger is fine as well. Let's get some 4-drops. Okay, I'll take a Tomb Spider, draw a card. Argent Protector versus Spider Tank. Argent Protector. You always want an Argent Protector because it can just do the shenanigans that... So... in my own time, well, I tried to record the 12-win Hunter. Unfortunately, that didn't work. But in my own time, I've also recently gotten a 12-win Rogue and a 12-win Mage. You can check my Twitter if you want to see the screenshots for the decks for those. And the rewards, I just put it all on there. Why can't I get good decks like that when I'm actually fucking recording? God damn it! Novice Engineer is the least shit of these. Solemn Vigil for the card draw. Seal of Light versus Spectral. We've already got too many 5-drops. Yeah, we'll take a Seal of Light. Mech Yeti. I need those 4-drops right now. Cult Master if we start tending to 2s and 3s. What? How did I offend you, video game? We'll take a fucking Wobbling Runs, I guess. Fine. Blessing of Kings is really good. Harvest Golem again. Take an Elven Archer here over a bad 3-drop. Is that true? How often in the early game am I going to get a chance at hero power? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to be early hero powering. So this would be a lot. This would be something I would consider if I had a muster, but I don't have a muster. Guardian of Kings for the late game, I guess. Can't take a Lebanon right now. Argent Lance. Great. Keeper of Alderman is crazy. Murloc Knight is as well, but Keeper of Alderman can just flip the game entirely by itself. Jeweled Scarab is literally best in Paladin, because you can get Muster for Battle, Coghammer, Seal of Champions, Aldor Peacekeeper. Do I need to go on? Right? You can get crazy fucking cards from it. Useful Bounce Master, fine. Another Keeper of Alderman. Over the Dark Iron Dwarf. Yeah, that's how good I think it is. And we'll take an Argent Lance to round out the deck. This is not good. This is not good. We're going to have a lot of trouble on 4. And it's because we have, what, one independently strong 4-drop. The rest of them rely on other things being on the board. So our weaker minions, a lot of the time it looks like we're going to have to use the Keeper of Alderman as a tempo play rather than as a removal control play. So a removal control play is if your opponent has like a 9-7 on the board and then you Keeper of Alderman, it goes down to a 3-3 and then you kill it, right? That's that kind of a play. Whereas using it for tempo is I've got a 2-1 and then I Keeper of Alderman it up to a 3-3.
Fight with honor.
Take the Argent Lance, rest of it goes back. Coin a Harvest Golem into a Harvest Golem can be completely fine as long as your opponent doesn't play a 3-3. Somehow I think it's going to be completely fine. I'm not going to coin a 2 into a 2. So if I were to coin Harvest Golem, then I've got Harvest Golem, and then I've got a 2 and a 2 as my 4-drop. Alternatively, I can play a 2 this turn, play a 3 next turn, and then play a 2 and a 2. Well, because I have enough 2s. So that would be, what? Argent Lance, remove... I have to remove the King's Elic, because otherwise I end up taking more damage over time. That would be Argent Lance, remove King's Elic. They play whatever they want next turn, as long as it's not a taunt, and I kill the Timberwolf. What 3-mana taunts can they play?
Let me think.
None that I think are really relevant. You know what? We'll go with the Argent Lance play.
Justice.
I don't care if it justs. Earthen Ring Farseer and... Guardian of Kings are going to be pretty important. Oh, fucking Hoffa. Really? That's like... That's a Pyroblast right now.
For justice.
They've had these amazing on-curve cards. For a Timberwolf that shouldn't be good, it's been really overperforming for them. Weird play, but I'm gonna coin the Naga Sea Witch instead of playing anything else. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to be able to naturally play the Guardian of Kings next turn. A 5-mana 5/6 for the heal is going to be pretty important, and I think it's possible that they try and go for reach. Like, I think it's possible that they set themselves up for just reach this turn, go all face, and try and make me sad. So I think I need the heal out as soon as possible. Which turns out to be correct. I'm removing the beast from the field so that that really annoying card can't be used. Kill command, there we go. They got something from the Tomb Spider that they still haven't played, so I'm kind of scared. I can no longer use the Argent Lance to remove anything, otherwise I'd put myself way, way too low. I'm glad at the very least that they're removing. This is good. Them removing that minion specifically was also really good for me. I can't play as though they also have another hound. Because if I play like they have another hound, I'm just going to lose anyway. Are you seeing this shit? We've got 6, 11, definitely not enough. Total of 3 in hand, basically. So it's got to be Keeper of Alderman here. Kill this. Remove this.
This is my responsibility.
Oh, really? Alright, we're done. 2 reach is all I need. God, we got so out-scummed. Yeah. I have an Earthen Ring boss here, so I need to 1 in 18 top deck.
My eyes are open.
Not in my house.
For justice.
Well played.
Nah, they've got top deck lethal. I had top deck no more lethal, then still hadn't seen what was from the fucking... Okay. What's that quote from Captain Kirk? It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. This is not weakness, this is life. This is something like that. What is it? Possible to commit no mistakes. I need to look at Patrick Stewart's face to fucking... Oh, no.
I must protect the wild.
Let's lag up the game and the recording just so that I can load this quote. It is possible to... drink too much and, or it is possible to copyright an idea, it is possible to be pregnant during a period. These are all new information that is being supplied to me by Google. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. Okay, boom. Keeper of Alderman is nice, but I can't take it this far in the early game. It is possible to commit no errors and still lose. No mistakes and still lose. That is not weakness, that is life. Yeah, no, I was almost entirely correct with my quote. It's a horrible high five, but I tried to high five myself. Wasn't a clap. Okay. Top deck Ardent Lance? No. That's what we were looking for. So if they want a hero power this turn, they can. They'll get to remove a 1/1. Or they can drop a minion, and then I muster for battle, kill the 3/2 with the 1/1 and the Light's Justice. I had to play the Jeweled Scarab there because I don't really have anything to fix my curve. Right? Like, what am I going to do on turn 3 right now? Nothing.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
So I'm going to take on a lot of face damage here, but it's unlikely for the Druid to just suddenly turn around and kill me. Like, they can, but it's not as likely as it is with other classes. So I'm going to use my health as a little bit more of a fast resource here. I'm suddenly terrified.
Battle! The battle! The battle! For justice!
I'm going to just take advantage of being ahead in mana. I'm not going to try and attack, remove the 3/1, do stuff like that. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to try and keep myself alive. I'll likely end up having to play the Draconid Crusher as a 6/6. What the fuck is going on over here? Why am I being called? Why call? Question mark. And then I ignore my phone for another hour. And drop it on the floor.
For Blackwood! For justice!
If I can't kill it, there's no reason to attack it. Just develop my biggest minion, go face. I need to put the pressure on them so they stop trying to put it on me. Very glad to have the Earthen Ring Farseer in hand. Because it means if my opponent is like, oh, I'm this close to lethal, I just need to push a little harder, then they're not going to be close enough. I will actually spend the 2 health to kill that one, though.
For the spine!
The thing is, I can go a 4 and a 3, but that requires not healing myself. I'm doing it.
My eyes are open.
They were obviously, obviously, they were obviously trying to set up the Stranglethorn Tiger to die if it tried to trade into the 3/5, but they had to know that I was going to use the Draconid Crusher for it, and then the Stranglethorn Tiger for the Oasis Snap during the situation that they did that, which means they would have to have some way to deal with that, which would be swipe. You swipe this, it kills this. I'm fine with that being silenced. I mean, it's good for me, actually. I have a total of 20 damage. God, they're still really gung-ho about going face. I haven't got any really great spawns. The fact that they're so interested in going face is making me way, way more cautious than I should be to use the Ardent Lance to remove. They're dead next turn. Almost regardless. Unless they fucking play King Crush, apparently. Although, actually, in this circumstance, it wouldn't help. Oh, 0-1. Yeah, good work, Ryan. What? Let's start doing these in binary. So, that'll be 2 wins. We can go to 3. We just go 1-1. Alright, fine.
Uther versus Malfurion.
Not the same dude, is it?
Protect the one. I will fight with honor.
Oh, that's crazy. I get good early gameplays, and I get to rectify my curve. Wowzers. Do I want to try and slow down my opponent by forcing them to deal with the Young Priestess? Because it's either that, or I coin Youthful. Obviously, I don't want to develop the Argent Land first. Let's coin Youthful. Because I actually have a turn 3 play. Thanks to my 1-drops. If they play a 2-3, I trade with it, you know, and then just play the Jeweled Scarab. Now, the really good thing about this is because I'm developing the Jeweled Scarab on curve, for myself at least. Shattered Sun is fine.
Challenge
But for them, it's off curve, so if they want a hero power to kill it, they're going to have to float 1 mana or try and play a 1 mana card. Neither of those are going to turn out well for the opponent, I can tell you that much.
I am not a morning.
Ooh, spicy. I should definitely develop minions rather than anything else. 1/1 trades into the 1/1, obviously. Either that or I could Shattered Sun and have a 3-2 and a 2-1 on board. Opponent trades the 4-2, sorry, 4-4, sorry, 1-4 rather, into my minion. They have a 1-2. At the end of the turn, they'll have a 1-1. They've got 4 mana to develop something against the 3-2. That's pretty good for them, though.
Move quickly.
It's still better than my other place.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That's sad. There's almost no reason here for them to use their hero power to remove the 2-1. Because this dies next turn neatly anyway. So it's not developing any more imps. Its health is the same if it's 2, or 1, or 3, or 4. It doesn't matter. Well, I guess if it's 1, it does matter. Mounted Raptor, yeah, good play. Do I just want to try and upsize them? Go Mech Yeti attack? It depends on what this would spawn, though. Because my other play is Argent Lance, I kill this, hope it's not a 2-1. If it is, then I can Elven... Oh, actually, that's pretty good. So it's either going to be a 1-2 or a 2-1, usually. Nice. So I can Elven Arch if it's 2-1. It's a 1-2, perfect.
Push forward.
One shot, one.
Swipe is really good for them right now, but they don't get to develop anything afterwards. They have to float 1 mana after doing it. Problem is, swipe is always good, so... Hey, it hit the right target as well. Good. Okay. That all worked out pretty well for you. So do I want to play low or high? If I play Huge Toad Gilban Stalker this turn, then next turn can be Mech Yeti Hero Power or the Draconid Crusher. If I play Mech Yeti this turn, then next turn can be Gilban Stalker Huge Toad Hero Power or Gilban Stalker 4-drop, Huge Toad 4-drop, Draconid Crusher. So I've got more versatility if I play the Mechanical Yeti this turn. But these at least threaten the Jungle Panther without giving the Jungle Panther value.
Push forward.
Move quickly.
I need to put down a big minion eventually. One of the most annoying problems is this walks into Starfire. Wow. That's annoying. Well, we spread against that, definitely. I'd love to have hero powered there, but I have to develop as many things as possible with decent attack stats. I probably could have hero powered actually, even instead of the 2-1. Yeah, that might have been correct.
Walk on the wild side.
Oh god, they've got a Beast Druid deck. This is bad. This is really bad. I have no Consecration, which would be like the perfect result for me. Seal of Light is okay. It extends my reach to there.
For justice.
I can kill this easily, and then I can reversing switch the Gildan Stalker for the kill on the Wild Walker. Then I can develop a Draconid Crusher, but the Draconid Crusher gets destroyed by the Druid of the Fang in the same way that a Tinkertown Technician does. So I have the option to go Tinkertown Technician, Seal of Light, Hero Power, or Tinkertown Technician, Hero Power, Reversing Switch. So I can use the Reversing Switch or the Seal of Light. Seal of Light would extend my reach, so I can kill this, and then that goes there. Reversing Switch extends its reach, so it can kill the Wild Walker, and I can kill the Jungle Panther. Which of these do I value more? I think I value the Seal of Light more, especially considering I'll still have a weapon charge afterwards, so we'll go with this.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Here's the plot where they play the Fossilized Devilsaur, and I cry. If they attack to my face, then they can be absolutely certain that I will take the damage again. Oh! It's a Fossilized Devilsaur, basically, at this point. I'm dead. That's it. Ended me. Ryan is over.
The battle. For justice.
Well, that's a second loss. This is really sad. This is really, really sad. I am just having a bad time with Hearthstone Arena recently. It's not really being there for me, unfortunately. That's too quick of a selection. I don't feel good about that. Yeah, they were looking for Starfire or this. Swipe would have done it as well at that point. Well, I have had 7 and 8 win decks start at 1-2. I've had 7 and 8 win decks start at 0-2. What's it I said last episode? Giving myself a purposeful handicap at the very start.
Uther versus
SKL
Malfurion.
Campy.
I must protect the wild. I will.
Gosh,
fight
a lot of
with
druids about today. Perfect. Coin Gilbin, Argent Protector. It's pretty easy. Yeah, we're fine with that still.
Well met. My greeting.
Well, they get to rectify their curve. Obviously, I'm not going to be Argent protecting against that, so I'm going to rectify mine. I'm actually going to take the Scarlet Purifier. Because a super strong play this turn would be the... whatchamacallit? I can't remember the name of the minion.
Stratholme will be purged.
Would have been a Harvest Golem, and next turn a Mech Yeti or a Piloted Shredder. And this would have been really good against either of those. I have a few options here. I can Argent Protect here, attack, which leaves me with 2 mana, which I can only Hero Power with, or I can Blessing of Kings attack. Yeah, that's almost certainly correct. That also leaves me with the ability to Earthen Ring Farseer and Argent Protect to that minion next. Or not. Wow. Alright then.
Not on my
Yes, I see your point. Tinkertown Technician is unlikely to be activated, whereas the Earthen Ring Farseer could still totally be useful. Just generate it.
Magic detected.
God, constantly playing minions that are just one out of where I need them to be. Oh well.
For Tinkertown!
For justice. This is my
Keep as much of a board as I can. Keep humility for opponents' late game cards. I've got a developed board, it's just I don't have any late game right now. It's annoying.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Really? Really? Alright, fine. Sure.
Of course.
That should have happened instead, actually. That goes there. I'm tilted. I'm really tilted. Wow. Mind control tech and burning my final weapon charge. I'm just keeping count.
None may steal us.
Like, I need this to kill a big minion, but if I don't play anything this turn, I can't get cards from the Cult Master next turn. I don't really have a good anything that I can do right now. God. At least I can get some cult draws this turn.
To battle.
I might bounce back the Cult Master with this board.
Drink with me, friend.
Because now they have to kill all of these. So basically, it's do you have Starfire? If you don't, you're going to lose because I'm going to draw every card in my deck.
What we do.
I can still draw 3 cards from that. Like, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Then the death rattle triggers. Is that worth? Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Death rattle triggers. My opponent's left with 4-2. I have 6 mana remaining. It's a good card for them right now. I would pay 4 mana for 3 draw. Looks like we're gonna get more than that. The final draw. AoE goes off. Buy more. Goal right now is basically use the card advantage that I just gave myself and flood the fucking board. Go from there. Savage roll. Soul of the Forest.
Betrayal.
I don't understand how these things occur to me. Another play would have been Elven Archer the Face, generate a Draconid Crusher, and a Harvest Golem. Draconid Crusher would be a 9/9 in that situation. I might actually go for that this turn. Can't do it anymore. They hear about. I could do it with Seal of Light, but that's a bit much. Dennis Seal of Light just so that I can get that off. Wouldn't be surprised to see the 4/5 attack my Harvest Golem. Hero Power kills the 2/1. 2/2 goes for the 1/1. Yep. And alongside it, it looks like there's gonna be some bullshit.
One shot, one kill.
Reporting for duty.
They've got 14 damage on board, 15 with the hero power. Takes a total of 6 to kill me. Savage Roar, Force of Nature, both have the possibility to...
To Northrend!
You look me in the goddamn eye and tell me that I am not actually the most unlucky man.
The victory is yours.
I don't know if I've ever seen a run with that little luck. It's absurd. I have no comments. There's all these flavors in the business and I'm just 100% salty, baby. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. 3 runs in a row. I mean, the Fell Reaver one at least had some success, although being an entirely gimmickly, no-reach deck. But, God, I am just on a shit streak right now. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself regardless for some reason, and hopefully we'll see you next time where I'm probably not going to perform worse than that, because there's really a very, very small degree to which you can perform worse. And if I got a 0-3, what, 100 and something episodes in, 200 and something, 250 something episodes in now, I might just have to neck myself. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. We'll see you next time.